Hello, I'm Dr. James. After 60, every part of our body begins to change. Our skin alters, muscles weaken, and that youthful vigor just isn't the same. Some accept this as a natural part of aging, while others experience discomfort, but choose to believe it's simply part of getting older. But there are times when what seems like inevitable aging is actually an ignored and dangerous underlying problem. That's exactly what happened to a man I know. It began with subtle signs: less energy in the mornings, difficulty concentrating, a constant feeling of fatigue. Gradually, his intimate life also changed. Less desire, less response, more frustration. He sought help when he realized this wasn't just a phase. His doctor listened for a few minutes, and with an overly calm tone, said, "That's normal for your age." But it wasn't normal at all. His body was sending alarm signals, yet everything was dismissed as coincidence, an unavoidable part of aging. 3 months later, the truth emerged in the worst possible way. He found himself in the emergency room, not for a heart attack, not a stroke, but for something far more insidious: compromised blood flow in the intimate area. Blood was simply no longer reaching where it needed to go. The consequences weren't just physical. It affected his intimacy, his self-esteem, his connection with his partner, and with himself. Everything that defined his masculine essence was slipping away without warning or explanation. What started as a mere inconvenience gradually transformed into a silent, lonely, and painful chasm. That's when the realization hit. It wasn't about age, it was about poor circulation. And worst of all, it could have been prevented. I've spent the last 42 years listening to the stories of men who lost something vital and believed it was an inevitable part of aging. Low energy, strained relationships, feeling like they were no longer themselves, and worst of all, silence, because many didn't know where to seek help or felt ashamed to speak up. This is what led me down this path, not to offer magic solutions or miracle cures, but to show that there are simple, natural, and respectful ways to restore strength, health, and even intimacy without aggressive medications or embarrassment. I've seen countless older men rediscover their vitality. The first change doesn't always happen in the body. It begins when they understand that it's not about age, and yes, things can change. For many years, eggs were unfairly branded as harmful. Many older individuals still avoid them due to cholesterol fears, repeating outdated advice that has never been re-examined. But what few people know is that beneath this simple shell lies one of the most complete foods for those looking to regain what's been lost with age: strength, circulation, and vital energy. Eggs contain nutrients that act directly where the body needs them most. They help increase the natural production of nitric oxide, a molecule essential for dilating blood vessels, including in the intimate area. This effect can improve blood flow, restore function, and even bring back sensitivity that many men believed was lost forever. But here's the crucial part. It's not enough to simply eat eggs. How you prepare them and what you pair them with can determine whether they truly help you or actually do more harm. That's precisely what I'm going to show you in the next few minutes. How to properly utilize this food, and the common mistake that negates all its benefits every single day. But before I explain the practical steps, you need to understand what's happening internally. Because the real enemy here isn't the food itself, but what your body has stopped doing with it. And it all begins with a silent problem, far more common than you might think: poor circulation. The true root cause, something almost no one properly explains. Poor circulation. After 60, blood vessels no longer possess their youthful flexibility. Arteries begin to harden, and the inner lining, known as the endothelium, loses its elasticity. Over time, fatty and calcium deposits build up, much like scale in old pipes, and the blood flow, once free and stable, now encounters invisible internal barriers. The body experiences this in various ways, though the initial signs typically go unnoticed. Consistently cold hands and feet, even on warm days, are common, along with mental fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and slight memory lapses. Then, there's the most delicate sign, a decline in intimate response, leading to weaker or even absent erections. What many dismiss as mere symptoms of aging are, in fact, direct signals that blood isn't circulating as it should. When this happens, your heart has to work under greater strain, your brain receives less oxygen, and the intimate area suffers early on because its blood vessels are thinner and more sensitive to internal pressure. Furthermore, nitric oxide levels, a crucial substance for dilating vessels and ensuring blood flow, begin to decline. This further exacerbates the situation, making circulation slow, unstable, and insufficient. What's most alarming is that all of this often occurs without pain, without alarm, and frequently without a diagnosis. That's why understanding what's happening internally is the first crucial step towards reversing what many consider irreversible. Poor circulation never affects just one area. When blood encounters resistance in the vessels, the entire body goes into alarm mode. The heart pumps with effort, the brain receives less oxygen, and the intimate area, with its finer, more sensitive vessels, is among the first to show disruptions. I recall a 67-year-old patient, physically active with a balanced diet and no bad habits, who came to my office saying, "Doctor, I do everything right, but I feel utterly exhausted, as if something inside me is stuck." His initial tests showed no obvious disease, but when we conducted a deeper examination, the truth became clear. His arteries were hardened, blood flow was impaired, and his entire body was paying the price because his heart was working in overload. He still exercised, but couldn't achieve his previous results. He spoke with his wife, but felt a shift between them, and their intimate connection was no longer the same, which profoundly affected him. This wasn't just physical, it was emotional, as if a part of him was fading because poor circulation, once established, doesn't just steal strength. It erodes male identity, weakens self-confidence, and creates a quiet distance from oneself, from a loved one, and from one's own vital energy. Most men over 60 begin searching for solutions in all the wrong places. Expensive supplements, synthetic hormones, imported formulas, all while ignoring what is literally at their fingertips. A complete, powerful product capable of activating the most vital circulatory mechanisms. The egg, when used intelligently, transforms into a physiological tool. Beneath its shell lie compounds that act in various directions, all critically important for men in their later years. Choline, for instance, strengthens blood vessel structure and protects against microinflammations, which are often the first triggers of arterial stiffness. Arginine participates in the production of nitric oxide, which in turn dilates vessels and improves blood flow to the most crucial areas: the brain, heart, and intimate region. B vitamins support blood health, aid in oxygen transport, and combat feelings of mental exhaustion. And beneficial fats, especially if the egg comes from a quality source, contribute to hormonal balance, directly influencing libido, energy, and an overall sense of well-being. But what's most fascinating isn't just what the egg contains, but what it activates within the body. It's about improving blood flow where there were blockages, enhancing responsiveness where there was weakness, and restoring vitality where there was only depletion. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that regular egg consumption improves endothelial function, the vital inner lining of blood vessels, crucial for maintaining healthy circulation and preventing hidden blockages, especially in older age. This confirms what the latest nutritional science has long asserted. The egg is far from an enemy. It's an ally for a man's vascular and hormonal health as he ages. So, we're not just talking about putting food on a plate. We're talking about restoring function. In this context, an egg isn't merely food, it's a strategy. However, there's one crucial detail many overlook that can negate all these beneficial properties: incorrect egg preparation. Yes, a simple mistake in the kitchen can transform a potent food into a hidden risk factor, and unfortunately, this error is committed daily, particularly by those actively trying to improve their health. The most common mistake is frying eggs in refined vegetable oils like canola, soybean, or corn oil. When heated, these oils become unstable, forming inflammatory compounds that attack the very areas where the body is most vulnerable: the inner walls of blood vessels. The result is the opposite of what's desired: increased arterial stiffness, a higher risk of blockages, and reduced nitric oxide. Another frequent error lies in the choice of side dishes. When an egg is paired with bacon, sausages, or other processed meats, the body receives a shock dose of sodium, damaged fats, and nitrites. These promote vascular inflammation, elevate blood pressure, and impair blood flow, especially in microcirculation areas like the intimate region. Some also believe that intense thermal processing is safer. However, excessive boiling destroys a significant portion of choline and B vitamins, precisely the nutrients that make eggs so beneficial for circulation and energy after 60. What should be helping starts hindering. What should be restoring begins to destroy. This is why an egg only fulfills its function when treated with proper attention. The issue has never been with the product itself, but with how it's prepared. Now that you know what to avoid, it's time to learn what truly works. Because when an egg is cooked correctly, it ceases to be just food and becomes a genuine tool for restoration. The ideal recommendation for men over 60 is to consume 2 eggs daily, preferably at breakfast. This consistent daily intake, when consumed regularly, provides the body with essential nutrients to stimulate natural nitric oxide production, vital for vessel dilation. Furthermore, it strengthens vascular walls and helps balance hormones responsible for vitality and drive. However, simply eating eggs isn't enough. The way they are prepared plays a crucial role in preserving their beneficial properties and avoiding counterproductive effects. Prioritize cooking methods that retain nutrients, especially heat-sensitive vitamins and essential amino acids. Top options include poached eggs, which are gently cooked to leave the yolk creamy and preserve all essential nutrients. Soft-boiled eggs are also excellent, but avoid fully hardening the yolk to retain its nutritional components. Scrambled eggs, prepared slowly with extra virgin olive oil or high-quality butter, are another great choice, completely excluding refined oils that can oxidize and cause inflammatory processes detrimental to circulation. Beyond eggs, strategically complementing your meal with additional ingredients can further enhance the positive effects on both circulation and intimate health. Lightly sautéed spinach or kale are natural sources of nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This process helps dilate blood vessels, thereby improving blood flow throughout your entire body. Half an avocado, rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, supports hormonal balance and strengthens the nervous system, both crucial for physical and mental vitality. A pinch of turmeric with black pepper offers a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effect. This combination helps protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress and reduces inflammation that can impede normal circulation. Adhering to this routine daily will yield noticeable results in a short time frame. Typically, within about 1 week, you'll observe significant improvements, such as warmer hands and feet, a clear indicator that circulation has activated, and blood is flowing better to your extremities. You'll also experience mental clarity, improved concentration, and reduced mental fatigue, thanks to a better supply of oxygen and nutrients to your brain. Furthermore, you can anticipate a gradual restoration of intimate connection with increased firmness, sensitivity, and desire, bringing back confidence and quality of life. By following these recommendations with discipline, you provide your body with the right resources to combat the natural wear and tear associated with aging, fostering vibrant and fulfilling health. This isn't magic or an instant miracle. It's the result of the correct combination of nutrients and habits that activate circulation and vital force within you. Your body has never given up on you, even when it felt like your energy had vanished. It simply needs the right nutrients, those that truly activate blood flow and restore male intimate health. And the secret might lie in a simple act: what you put on your plate, especially at breakfast. Incorporating properly prepared eggs isn't just about nutrition. It's a decisive step towards regaining confidence, energy, and connection with yourself and your partner. You are not broken. Your intimate health can be restored. The question remains, will you ignore this opportunity, or will you, starting tomorrow, place a life-changing food on your plate? Don't delay any longer. Your body is ready to respond, and eggs can be the start of this new phase. It's time to make the right choice and begin anew. If this video has prompted you to think about your health and what can be changed, I want to hear from you. Write in the comments, "I will take better care of myself." Your commitment can inspire others to take their first step. Also, please rate this video from 1 to 10. It's important for me to know if I'm truly providing you with valuable information. And don't stop there. Share in the comments what information surprised you the most, or what you'd never heard before. Your participation is extremely vital for us to collectively create a space where men over 60 can share experiences, support each other, and strengthen their health with confidence and naturalness. Remember, change begins when we decide to act, and when we do it together, it becomes much easier. Until the next video, and warm hugs to all of you.